Right, so as promised in yesterday's Q&A video, if you didn't know it was a Q&A video, it was a Q&A video. I'm making some more car videos. It's going to be a bit of a struggle because I haven't really ordered any parts or anything for me to do to the car. But I'm going to just talk through a few things I want to do to it, because some of it's changed since the last time I filmed a video like this in the car, where I was basically sat and explained what I wanted to do to it. Yeah, bits have changed, simply through seeing other people's cars, and it's made me think, oh, that would look nice on mine. But it's still going to be like my own sort of unique twist on it, so it's like different from any other Corsa. So since the last video I made on the car, which was tinting the brake lights, there's a couple of things I've done to it which I haven't filmed just because they're like little bits. But then rewatching that video after I made it, I'd realised I'd missed one of the brake lights, like one of the main brake lights. Like you've got the two on the sides, obviously they're the main ones I suppose, but the middle brake light, like the third braking light, I actually missed that. So I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to do that in a separate video because I want to save the spray paint in the can for something else that I want to spray. So I'm going to get that braking light off at some point, spray that for a video, and I'm going to get some more parts so I can actually come and do some more stuff to the car. So basically, the interior of the car, it's basically how I want it. I don't really want to change much of the inside. The only thing that I do want to change is the stereo, which I think I'd mentioned in the first video, I can't remember, to the flat screen one, which covers like that whole block there. That whole block comes out and I can get a flat screen put in there. So yeah, I'm going to do that to the interior. And there's just a few little bits really. There's not really like massive changes as of yet. But I'm sure as I do things to the car, I'll think of more things to do. And then with the outside of the car, I'm going to get some new alloys, which I want to sort of leave that as not like a last thing that I want to do. But I don't want to rush into it, especially like times being as they are now. Not many people are selling things. And people that are still selling stuff, they're a bit, like they're either too far away or they're worried about the whole situation, which is fair enough. And plus I don't want to be going out and picking up car alloys because that would make me a hypocrite.
And to stop all unnecessary travel.
From the bullying video, so I'm not going to buy anything until this situation is completely like gone, or at least until the government says, oh yeah, you can go out now and carry on your day-to-day life or whatever. So yeah, alloys is one of the main things, and I've done a lot of research on coilovers, lowering kits and all that sort of stuff, just things to mess around with the suspension to make the car look a lot lower. I don't want to go down that road, I really don't. I'd rather buy bigger alloys just to make it look lower. You car people will know what I'm on about. Buying bigger alloys for a car just makes it look lower just because of the gap between the tread of the tyre and the wheel arch. And some mud flaps, because from behind it will look a lot lower as well. So mud flaps, alloys, the flat screen stereo, whatever you want to call it, 55-inch LED TV. And yeah, there's a few little bits. Another thing about the interior which I completely forgot to mention was seat covers. I'm going to get these completely clean first because they have got some marks on from the previous owner. I'm going to get these clean and get some decent seat covers. Not going to worry about the back just because like the back is a mess again. Like it just stays that way. The back is always messy, alright? Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about back seat covers just because there's literally no point. Like no one's going to be in the back of it, so yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. The main reason I wanted seat covers in the front is because like the job that I have, I can get like proper dirty, I can bring mud in and grass and all sorts of stuff, so just keeping the seats a bit more protected is like ideal. Whereas the rugs on the floor I'm not too fussed about, just because you can literally pick them up out of the car and just dust them off and vacuum them and stuff. So yeah, seat covers. And then following on with the stereo in the same location, all this silver stuff, well, like yeah, silvery chromy looking stuff, I want to get wrapped black, like a carbon fibre. So that would be wrapped black. These bits on the steering wheel would be wrapped black. I'll leave the logo the same, but I want to see how it goes with these first, because I'm going to have to take the dials out to wrap them black, but that, I reckon that'll be a nightmare. But at the same time as wanting to wrap them black, I'm also thinking of leaving them as they are, because I want my colour scheme to be the blue that's on the car and a chromey / silver sort of as a secondary colour. So the interior I'm going to try and do a silvery grey, and then the outside I want to try and keep chrome. Just because it makes things a bit easier as well, I think, because there's already some things like chrome on the car. Obviously I had to I debadged the car to make it look a lot wider. I don't know why it looks wider, it just does, and it looks a lot better. And yeah, there's just a few things that, like, little tiny things that I want to do. That I need to get new wipers for it, just because these look like they've had it, even though they are good, like they're in good condition, but they look like they've had it, if you know what I mean. Like, they still work, but they're a bit rusty and stuff. But I just want to get some new ones. And yeah. But on a real note, guys, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, it literally takes 2 seconds to go under this video, press subscribe to the channel, because this channel is going to have some proper sick content within the next, well, I'm going to try and make content as good as I can from now, like, onwards. Like, whenever I upload a video, I'm going to put effort into editing, into filming. Obviously, let's say we're not in lockdown in a couple of months' time, let's say. Going out doing things like I said yesterday in the other video, depends on when you watch that. I'm going to actually try collab videos with other YouTubers and influencers and stuff. And yeah, I've just got loads of sick ideas that I want to do to this car. Like, I don't want to give away too much. I mean, I've given away the bulk of it, but it's the little things that you guys probably won't notice. But when I mention it in a video, you'll be like, oh shit, yeah, I didn't notice that. That looks good though, sort of thing. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about quickly, was just them sort of ideas that I have for the car. What was it? Since I put these, I didn't make a video on installing these. No, of course I didn't. I'd actually put, where are they? I got some of this blue strip, that bit's coming out there. This like blue plastic strip stuff, and put it all like round the grooves of the car, and it looks sick. Like, it all looked amazing. But then the stuff in the door card, it was like every time you shut the door, a corner would pop out. Which I thought, oh, okay, yeah, it's going to pop out, and it's not in properly. So I pushed it in as far as I could. It still looked good. But then it just, like, started to do my head in, because it kept coming out all the time. Like, stupid little things, it'd just pop out. So I took it all out completely. I took it out of the back as well. And I thought I'd just leave it in the front, because the front's not doing much. I've got some down there as well. You can't really see exposure. And then I put some in here. But then it was a right nightmare when it come to opening the glove box, because that corner over there was wrapped around the, like, in that gap by the door, and every time I'd open the glove box it'd fall off. So I took that off and just left these bits here. So yeah, got some big plans coming for it. Like, got a lot of stuff to do to it, engine wise, in terms of things I need to do under the bonnet. First of all, give it a good clean off, because it's been, I can't remember, I haven't cleaned it since I've owned it, and that's nearly been a year. It all needs to be properly cleaned. Obviously I put the air filter on it. I need to buy the adapter for the air filter. But yeah, I don't want to mess around with anything to do with the engine, not on this car anyway. Yeah, I definitely don't want to be messing with anything to do with the engine, not yet anyway. I mean, I've done the air filter, but that just makes it sound better than what it does. And going on to making the car sound nicer, I'm going to get an exhaust system for it. But yeah, because it's the first car, I don't want to put loads of money into it, because who knows how long I could have it for. I mean, I want to have it over a year at least. I mean, I've already owned it for a year, but like, I want to have it over another year from when I put the modifications on it. But yeah, the alloys, like I said, I've just got to wait for either to find a good pair that I like, brand new, or just go second hand when all this lockdown thing's over. Go second hand and just hope for the best, basically. But the exhaust system I can order online, so that's nothing really. Literally everything I'm ordering for my car is offline, and it all gets delivered to my house, so that's sound. Yeah, like I mentioned at the start of the video, subscribe to the channel, guys, because I've got a lot of plans coming for this. Not only for the car, but for the channel in general. Like, we're gonna grow quite a lot, I reckon, this year. Despite the situation, I've still got a lot of videos I can film with myself. That sounds wrong as fuck, that does, doesn't it? Wow. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, guys. Smash the yep, sound. See you later. Smash the like button on this video. Comment some ideas as well. Like, if you've got any video ideas and I can do them, then I'll try them out. I mean, who knows? I might be able to film them. So yeah, I'm going to wash my car now, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Brown sugar never been so sweet, but vanilla ice cream is my favourite dish. Black of the berry, the sweet or the drip. Make a cheesecake, last bit we can split it. Why you care what my pigment is? Held me down, I was progressing. Reminded me